Ma'am, you can't even get your walker through here.
It doesn't matter. The city is taking it anyway.
Not if we clear this $3,000 violation today.
I spent years recording these laws. Now I'm the victim.
You spent your life helping justice. Now it's your turn.
Please, I just want to sit on my porch again.
The legal notice pinned to the wooden door was a language Beverly Monroe knew better than anyone. But seeing her own name on a $3,000 violation felt like a final sentence she wasn't prepared to hear. Standing on her porch in Fort Lauderdale, surrounded by the suffocating humidity of a Florida afternoon, the 79-year-old retired court stenographer sat perched on her red rollator, her right hand gripping the brake handle while her left remained stiff and curled from the stroke that had changed her life a year ago. Her yard, once a manicured tropical sanctuary she shared with her husband, had transformed into a vertical prison of untamed vines and massive, rotting banana leaves that had collapsed across the only accessible stone path to the street. I was already working on the perimeter when she called out, her voice slightly slurred but carrying the unmistakable precision of a woman who had spent 40 years recording the testimonies of the desperate and the guilty. She told me that she knew exactly how the law worked and that I was wasting my time because the city had already moved her file toward a property lien, a process she had typed out thousands of times for others, but never imagined would be the ending to her own story. It was heartbreaking to see a woman who had spent her entire career serving the justice system feel so utterly abandoned by it the moment her body failed her. I turned off the trimmer and walked toward the porch, explaining that the city code enforcement only sees a nuisance, but I saw a neighbor who just needed a clear path to go to her physical therapy appointments. Beverly's eyes filled with a weary kind of wisdom as she looked at the jungle swallowing her home, admitting that since the stroke, she had been trapped inside, watching the vines reach for the roof while she lost the ability to even sign the checks that might have paid someone to stop it. She felt the irony of her situation deeply. A woman of the court now being judged for a crime of frailty, facing the very real threat of foreclosure over overgrown vegetation. I told her that she had spent her life helping justice be served for others, and that today, it was my turn to serve a little bit of justice for her. She hesitated, her pride as a professional fighting against her reality as a survivor. But as I pointed out the fire hazard the dead banana trees created, she gave a slow, measured nod of consent. It took nearly 5 hours of grueling work to hack through the thick, water-heavy stalks and clear the stone pavers so her rollator could glide through without catching on a root or a vine. As the path opened up, the house seemed to breathe again, losing its abandoned look and regaining its dignity. When I finished, the sun was beginning to dip, and Beverly moved her walker to the edge of the cleared stone path, looking out at the street for the first time in weeks without a wall of green blocking her view. She didn't have to say much. The way she sat a little taller on her rollator told me that for the first time since her stroke, she didn't feel like a victim of the system. Before we go any further, please comment which city you are watching from, because depending on where you are, you know how quickly nature can turn a home into a violation when a senior is left to fight on their own. If you believe that a lifetime of service should be met with compassion instead of a fine, please like this video, share it to spread the word, and leave a blessing for Beverly in the comments below, and may God bless you for your kindness.